Hey guys, this episode of the series is not going to be a voiceover. It's going to be me vlogging throughout. And the theme for today is reorganizing. Now, in the previous episode, I had gone through my wardrobe. I had done quite a bit of culling. So I kind of like what it is looking like right now. I like the quantity of things that I have. But I have also decided that I wanted to have a home for everything, which is an exercise that I haven't done since I moved. Now, I have just put everything on my bed, everything I own, and have organized to the very last detail. So every drawer is actually organized and folded. Even my underwear drawer is folded, and everything. So this has allowed me to see a lot more of what I have. For instance, today I'm wearing this coat by Windsor, and I'm wearing under it a dress by Cezanne, and I just feel like the entire outfit is pretty cute. Even if I have that whole extra weight that I was complaining about, I'm no longer just wearing that pants and the skirt. I just figured cute little dress and or cute little wrap dress. So just having this visibility on everything that I have is quite important. I still have one more bag, I believe, one bag's worth of clothes at my sister's place, and these are the extremely summery clothing. So these would be all my white dresses, my rompers, my white skirts, my linens, all of that. I want to have everything under one roof, because just in case she needs to stop by my place and stay at my place for a couple of weeks, I have a very clear idea of how much space I can give her. And for now, that space is negative, because I still have to fit all of this stuff somewhere in there and assess how much I'm gonna have once I bring my remaining things. I've been doing the same thing also for my beauty stuff. I just don't want to have my beauty stuff a little bit scattered a bit all over the place. I decided that I will bring everything on my vanity, including my perfumes, including the things that I had hidden under this little box over here. So I'm going to try to centralize everything such that, for instance, my living room no longer has my perfumes in it. So that's gonna be quite an endeavor. Right now it's really getting worse before it gets better, but I will give it a couple of weeks of me doing that very slowly, because I'm really going into the detail here, and I'm going to show you just how it evolves. On another note, the next episode is going to be about how I build a project capsule wardrobe, because I'm about to get staffed for 12 weeks, followed by another 12 weeks, so something between 5 and 6 months on a project where I have to travel to the Midlands and also to the US. And so usually what I like to do is to have a capsule for that project. I happen to have gained weight for this one, so my capsule might change between the first 12 weeks assignment and the next 12 weeks, but I will definitely show you at least my capsule for the first phase of the project, and how I pack, what makeup I decide to bring, what clothes I decide to have, how I make an outfit of that. So that will be the next episode. Today I have a bit of time to do some cleanup, but my sister still hasn't brought in the clothes that I wanted her to bring. So I'm a bit nervous about how much stuff I will have. I do have a few hangers in here. The thing is, although I keep saying that I'm a minimalist, or not a minimalist, but like I know well what I want, it doesn't mean that I haven't really buying stuff. Like this entire rail is things that I have bought this year, within the year, either towards the end as I was leaving Brussels, or when I moved to London. Like there are only 3 items here that I have not gotten recently. Same thing here when I look at my little bit here. When I look at all my t-shirts, almost all of them were bought within the last 15 months. These within the last month. All of these were bought within the last year. Same for these. So this entire drawer was bought within the last 15 months. And then when we go to the knitwear, essentially all of it was bought within the last 12 months except this thing. and maybe this. That's it. So the good thing is that a lot of my clothes are current and I really like them and they flatter my color choices, etc. But then the bad news is that it will be quite some time until I actually run them down. And so I have been again trying to continue working on this. I had a face mask yesterday and now all my pillow is stained, so I was just actually removing this so that I wash it. But I have finished with all the clothes that I have available at home. I will probably need to add 4 or 5 dresses or linen shirts from the thing that my sister has. That thing will not change. And here I do have quite a bit of space left, especially around here, so I wouldn't worry much. I have decided to put some of my t-shirts that I really like but to wear only at home around here. And all my shoes fit there. I'm having second thoughts about these shoes, so I'm not sure I want to get rid of them, so I might give them a chance. And because I'm being staffed in a project, I'm also aware that some of the shoes and stuff are going to be permanently living in my suitcase. So overall, I wouldn't worry much about what I have right now, just because I know that most of it is going to fit, because anything that is not in there is going to be in the wash, and then it's going to be also, part of it will be in my suitcases. So I think over time we will reach a certain equilibrium and I won't have to worry much. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna try to kind of organize all my receipts. These are from all the different brands and stuff like that. Some of my extra things, extra bits, maybe put some things in the wash. I'm gonna remove my duvet because I really want to see my bed clean. It's been about a week now that I have put everything on my bed so that I could do this clear out. I still have not processed this bag, and I want to also process this. It has a lot of extra things, and it's mostly things for packing and for you know, like gift giving during the Christmas season or things like that. I bought some decorations, although I don't really do Christmas, and obviously did not use them since I didn't really have a lot of people to give gifts to. I did not do any gift giving because it's just not my tradition. But I thought everything was super cute, so that's why I got it. But fine. I need to organize this bit. I want to bring all my makeup and stuff in here. It's going to look crowded for a few months, but I really want everything to be out here. And then I might bring the Christmas decorations and stuff to this bit, because then I can have all the decorations, books and everything around here. And probably I will reuse this box to store my linen, so that I can finally... my linen is currently here and it's all messed up, but if I can empty this, then maybe it will be something that my sister can use if ever she moves in. So I want to give her this bit to put some clothing, and probably try to empty this bit too, but I wouldn't really count on that. I would just give her this little bit so that she has a place to put 1 week's worth of outfits. If she really actually ends up moving, that's gonna be what she will have to deal with. I really tried my best, and you can see from my place I really don't have space. So I'm just gonna give it maybe 30 minutes. What time? Yeah, I'm gonna give it 30 minutes, because I'm doing after this I'm doing a call with an association from Morocco that I've been doing a little bit of pro bono work with them. So I'm gonna do a Skype call with some of the kids that they're working with, you know, to motivate them, etc. So I wanna, you know, wash my hair before I do that. I'm not gonna put on any makeup because I'm still recovering from that eye surgery. But yeah, I just finished the call with the kids from Swera. It's so weird because I had to do the entire talk in Darija and talk about things like engineering, like consulting, return on investment and things like that. It was quite interesting. This is the kind of thing that really gives me energy. It takes time and it's a bit of a commitment, but honestly it's not that much. And I kind of felt proud talking about because I think that every now and then when you have to just retrace your entire story, it's quite impressive. So I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I'm patting myself on the back for making it so far, and it's just giving me more energy to keep going. So yeah, But in the meantime, this is the mess we're dealing with. So I decided to put all the you know, bathroom stuff in here, and I decided that I'm gonna put all the linens in my room so that this thing remains empty. I just can't believe how much stuff I have in here, but I really have to, I want to empty it for my sister. So this is gonna be work in progress. Right now I'm a bit tired. I keep checking my eyes because I was so worried that I would get permanent ptosis, you know, like when your eyes are droopy. And I don't like that because I have very wide eyes, and I'm like, no. So it's been a week now that I've had surgery, so I'm just like, I keep checking and, you know, making sure my eyes are back to normal. But yeah, so I'm gonna just try to organize all of this. I found that I have quite a few things here for packing. This was my tripod for when I had like the call with the kids. So yeah, time to have some lunch and organize this. Hey, so I'm running one more load of laundry because I changed all the bedding, and this is what my bed looks like. For once it is empty. I didn't manage to remove that bit of yellow from that mask, but I washed the entire thing, including the pillowcase. It's not bad, it's fine. And now I'm doing the final little changes. So here I had a few things. Now I only have my swimsuits, and these are items like for sewing and things like that. This is also clothing care, and these are things to do ribbons. But that's all I have in here, so in case I get a nasty surprise from whatever my sister brings and I realize it's more clothes that I can actually fit on these remaining things, then I should be still fine. So I like having that option. And I have reorganized what is on my bedside table, so I just have a few things in here. I always leave this out, and I'm pretty sure my cleaner thinks it's a self-pleasuring toy, but it's not. It's my manicure thingy. So I just decided to start putting it inside. So that's that. And then this is the book that I'm currently reading, and just put these things in here like that. And then I have my favorite foot cream that I just use like that to close as a bookend. And then a few things. These are my eye drops that I still need to take. And I had some jewelry, some necklaces in this thing, and I decided to get rid of it. I had it for free from Caudalie. It's time to let it go. This is a maximizer from MAC. I've had it for ages. I never use it because I have great lashes naturally, so I don't need to maximize them, so I'm going to recycle it. You can back to MAC this. And this is an eyeshadow from Avon that has completely dried out. It was meant to be a mousse, but it's not the case, so now it's completely dried out. Beautiful color though. And I have also taken this thing where I have organized some of my jewelry. My goal is to have everything on display. So I have now my jewelry on display. I still have a couple necklaces that I need to put out there, but it's fine. I don't know where to put them yet, but this one is a bit damaged, so I don't think I might keep it, though it was a bit expensive. This one is relatively new, so I want to keep it. I also made sure to get all of my lipsticks out. So these lipsticks before were in this box that was inside this thing. But now I want to have all my lipsticks out, all my makeup out, and that was a bit the common theme in this vlog, in that I try to get everything in one single place so that I am not tempted to buy more things. There is no way I'm gonna buy any lipstick while having this image in my head. Same thing for foundations. I decided to take my 2 foundations and put them in here. I was tempted by buying a backup, and then I remembered that I have these 2 here. I have one in my travel makeup and this extra that I got from my sister, plus one that I have in my gym bag at work. So I wouldn't really buy anything more. Another thing was that I was about to buy more of these. I used them to clean my face, but actually as I was organizing, I realized that I found actually quite a few more of the, it's not exactly the same thing, but it serves the same purpose. And so I do have enough, because now with my new face routine, I want to use one of these and then toss it in the wash. This was just in the previous laundry round, so I can add it on top. But I did have quite a few of these that still have their label on, that I had not used, and I was about to go and buy some more just so that I have enough for the week in case I don't do laundry. So that's a good thing. For everything else, I found an extra foot cream that I have put up there. But for everything else, let's keep this mental image of all of that, so that in the next month or so, I see how much I have finished of it. Luckily, this whole thing closes and then I don't have to look at this, because otherwise it would be too stressful. But in the meantime, I had to keep this thing outside, so it has all my everyday items. I have just started using a retinoid emulsion, so I'll let you know how that goes. But I just barely started using it, and then for everything else around there, I just need to make sure to use them up. The things that are a bit upside down are things that I'm trying to finish, but I think in the next week I'm going to finish 1, 2, 3, 4 products, and then this area is going to look a little bit more decent. But the reason why you could definitely see that I'm trying to empty a lot of things is because if my sister wanted to just bring her makeup or her shampoo or whatever, there is absolutely no space to put anything in here. I'm aware that this project, which initially started as a style exercise, has snowballed beyond measure to become a sort of full spring, declutter, reorganize, clean kind of thing. So I'm very aware of that. And while I did let this episode have quite a few bits regarding my makeup and accessories, etc., I will just live in my apartment for a couple of weeks and then start again with the style videos, etc. So the next episode is going to be slightly different, but also it will be about 2 weeks or 3 weeks into this. So I'm not going to film any videos related to this process, because I want to get to live through what I have done so far, use some of the products, wear some of the clothes. Like a lot of the clothes that I have been wearing in the past 2 days are things that I have just unearthed because I have been doing this process. I'm very happy about it. I have quite a few things still left. Like I have this thing filled with all kind of random things from my bathroom, etc, etc, and then I have that other thing over there. But other than that, these are the only areas that I have not done. And to be completely honest, this is the most organized my apartment has been since I have moved in here. My kitchen is a mess and everything, but that's like everyday mess. But when I had moved, remember, I had started a new job and I had a storage unit, which I released afterwards, but I was just bringing a lot of things from storage to my place. And I just wanted to get started with my life, so I never actually did that whole deep clean, etc. So I'm very happy about that. So yeah, I will pause this vlog for 2 weeks and then film the next episode afterwards, after I get time to play with my clothes, see what I'm wearing, finish a couple shampoos, things like that. See you.